Alright, time to feed these hungry Elden Ring fans. I got some news for them. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Me again. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. Real excellent. Wait. On January 5th. We got 360 days left. Anyway, what do we got? Listen to this. Let's see here. Elden Ring's Nightreign has removed one of Elden Ring's most iconic feature. Praise the message. As it says in all black there. It says Elden Ring Nightreign will not include the game's signature in-game messaging system because there will be no time to read or write message. Come on, From Software. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. What's wrong with you? It says here, Willis Nightreign announcement trailer features plenty of familiar elements like sites of grace and ever goals, as well as enemies from Dark Souls like the Nameless King from Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring's Nightreign director Junya Shizakaya has confirmed the studio is pulling its in-game communication because with sessions around 40 minutes long, there simply isn't any time to waste. Says here, you still can see the ghost of other players, but the ability to leave message has been removed. Shizukai told IGN Japan via machine translation. The reason we removed the message feature is that in this game, where each session is about 40 minutes long, there is no time to write your own message and no time to read message written by others. Come on, From Software. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. What is wrong with you people? Says here, the concept was to make a condensed RPG. RPG have their ups and downs, and players sometimes gain, sometimes lose. Shizukai adds, I think the best part of RPGs is that all of the experience ultimately comes to fruition in order to create a harmonious experience that allow players to experience the true essence of RPGs. Yeah, but reading is a part of it. What's wrong with you? Each game took place over 3 years. Interestingly, this means defeated foes will not revive during the match, not even when you rest at a site. Although ashes will make an appearance in Nightreign, how they're handled will differ from the original Elden Ring games. The interview also revealed that Miyazaki was involved up until the creation of the initial concept of Nightreign, but he has since stepped aside for the new director, who has been at From Software since 2011. Elden Ring spin-off Nightreign is a very exciting game that will excite players. Shizukai concluded, it will provide a sense of accomplishment and joy that is different from previous titles, so please look forward to it. Yeah, anyway, and it says a network test for Elden Ring Nightreign will take place in February with registration beginning January 10th. And then it says, okay, we got any comments from the debaters? Any comments? Oh, we got 9. Let me tell you something. Okay, From Software. Hacking and slashing in a RPG is one thing, but reading and learning more about the story, that's 50% of the game. So you took that part out? Nah. You're gonna have to re-add it. You know, when players realize that they can't communicate, they're gonna be asking for it. Anyway, we got 9 comments. Let me get through this. Actually, 11. It says here, John said this. They've earned enough trust over the years to warrant trying something new, but I'm still a bit skeptical about how Nightreign will turn out. And then then Zero said this. He says, I think it will be fine co-op game. I'm just not sure I want one. And then Dez, he said this. What's frustrating about this is all I really want from a new Souls games is the option to explore these worlds as a group without being kicked out after every boss fight. The combat is amazing, sure, but I get so much more out of the world, and discovering them with friends would be incredible. Yeah, like okay, let me use see what kind of game could I use here. Let's say Dungeons and Dragons, Tower of Doom, or Shadows of Mysteria. What made that game so fun was the reading aspect of it, but also taking different routes and checking every secret, trying to find out every secret. That's what made the game fun. From Software, you better not do this with Nightreign. I'm just saying. Anyway, who else is this? Rogue said this. He said, what I want is a new engine that is capped at 60 FPS, doesn't have ancient bugs with miss and duplicated inputs, doesn't have a target lock system that drops out of Satan's and actually feels like a 2020 game. Anyway, he said, okay, and then Too Much said this. This is very clearly a side project, either a cash grab or simply an experiment that takes advantage of the Elden Ring brand to justify its existence. Either way, it doesn't really bother me. As much as I love modern FromSoft, I do feel a little sad that they used to be a studio that just pump out weird games of varying quality, and I'm hoping this is a sign that they are willing to mess around again. Well, we're gonna find out when this game comes out. Anyway, and then Left said this. He says, I won't play it because this is the sort of cash in that lets them do weird things, weird side things like Armored Core and Sekiro. Not as weird as the pre-Souls From Software, I'll grant you, but Miyazaki definitely interested in greenlighting projects that are different from their cash cows. Yeah, that is true. That's why he did step aside, you know. Anyway, and then Reno, Reno said this. We'll need to be F2P for me to try this. And then who is this cheerleader said this. I bet you play a lot of rubbish. And then who is this Froggy Darren said sounds like a mod. And then Q Jetsu said, I really don't care about the naysayers unless they really drop the ball. This should be plenty of great fun in a co-op experience with friends, which is what I want from it. Yeah, but the reading part makes up for it. It's a part of the game, and you can't take that away. But anyway, he said, hard to say how solo play is going to be handled, but so long as there is a reason to keep playing. I can see my roommates and myself playing plenty. Weird that people think weird that people think his should be F2P, thus forcing the game to have egregious MTX. Would rather have a solid game that is complete on delivery rather than some live service garbage. And then let's see, who is this? What's this? Cho said this. Likely unpopular opinion, but the runaway success of Soul games kind of ruined the whole message thing. From Dark Souls 2 onwards, it's been an endless sea of finger, but then he says related jokes that were fairly funny the first time, let alone the 1,000th time, and encouraging people to jump off every cliff and hit every wall. That's clearly nothing. Finding any kind of helpful or witty comment is a needle in a haystack situations, and it's not worth wading through all the dross, so you end up just ignoring them. Then he says it was probably at its best all the way back in the demons, not just because of the lower population of at the time, but because it was more of a long list of present phrase than building your own. So the onus was on finding the appropriate phrase to match the situation rather than spraying the humor of 8-year-old everywhere. This last comment makes no sense. But anyway, Well, look, you took out the reading part, and come on, man. You're taking out the reading part is what builds up the RPG. You know that's the whether it's hack and slash or whether it's like Final Fantasy say type RPGs. The reading part is the good part of the game, because that's like almost 50% of the game. Because like you have to, because the reading helps you get involved in the story and see what characters plays a part, how they got involved, and etc. etc. So that's a part of it, man. So to take that out now and telling us that we got 40 minutes, nah, we'd have to wait and see, when this game come out, because like the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, So to me, they should have, should have kept it as is and just keep pushing versus trying to take something out all the time, You don't want to destroy the mystique of Elden Rings, and the mystique and the lore of Elden Ring, by removing stuff that you don't need to remove, So yeah. But other than that, oh yeah, by the way, this article has a trailer of Nightreign, so I will leave it in the description box. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, those Star Wars Dark Side. Go. Peace.